We are diving into something huge, an idea from the book Ask and It Is Given. It's a concept so simple it actually sounds kind of radical. And you know what? It might just flip the script on how you think about getting what you want out of life.
Think about it. We've all been sold the same story, right? If you want success, you gotta hustle. You have to grind, put in more hours, more effort. But what if that's not the whole picture? What if the real key to getting what you desire isn't about more action at all, but about a totally different kind of inner work?
Okay, so to really get this, we have to start with the foundational promise. This isn't just a feel-good tip. It's framed as a fundamental law of the universe.
So here it is, the big idea. The moment you have a desire for something, anything, the universe has already lined it all up to deliver it to you. Seriously, it's less like making a wish and more like a law of physics, kind of like gravity. It just is. And the most surprising part, our real job isn't to ask louder or harder. It's to get ourselves into a place where we can actually receive what's already on its way.
Now, this whole law is said to work through a really simple but honestly pretty profound three-step process. If you can get your head around these 3 steps, you've got the key.
So here they are, plain and simple. Step 1, you ask. Step 2, the universe answers. And step 3, you allow it in. Now, what's wild is that the source material is super clear that steps 1 and 2, they're completely handled for you. They happen automatically. Our entire job, our only job, and the place where pretty much everyone gets stuck is on step 3.
First up, the asking. This is the easy part. It's totally automatic. The second life experience causes you to want something, anything at all, something more, something different. Bam, you've asked. You don't have to say a word. It's a feeling, a pure desire that launches from you without any effort at all.
And then comes step 2. This is the universe's job, not yours. The instant that desire is born in you, the answer is created. It's done. It's a lock. The solution exists. The path is there. According to this principle, it happens immediately, and it's a guaranteed thing. It is not our work to figure out the how, which brings us to the most important part, the final step, allowing. This is our only assignment, and I absolutely love this analogy. Imagine your desires broadcasting on a specific radio frequency, let's say 101.5 FM. Well, if your own personal emotional radio dial's tuned to 88.3 FM of doubt or frustration or worry, you just can't hear the music. It's impossible. So allowing is just the art of consciously, deliberately tuning your emotional frequency to match the frequency of what you've already asked for. Okay, so the theory sounds good, right? But how in the world do you actually do that? How are you supposed to tune your emotional radio when you're in the middle of a stressful day? Let's get practical.
These right here, these are your tools for the job. And you'll notice these aren't just think positive exercises. Nope, they are alignment practices. Meditation helps quiet all that static, all those resistant thoughts. Visualization lets you practice the feeling of what it's like to have what you want. Every single one of them is designed to help you deliberately, consciously, tune your frequency to a state of receiving.
This is really where the rubber meets the road, making that little mental shift. So look at that first one. Thinking, I can't afford that, tunes you right into the frequency of lack. Now, shifting that thought to something like, I'm open to receiving abundance, doesn't magically make cash fall from the sky. What it does do is change your dial. It opens you up to ideas, opportunities, and solutions you were totally blind to before. The trick isn't to force yourself to believe something that feels like a lie, but just to find a thought that feels a little tiny bit better, a little more open.
So, if you're sitting there feeling just a little bit skeptical, that's completely normal. I get it. This is a huge departure from how most of us are taught to see the world. So let's just tackle a couple of the most common hang-ups right now.
Probably the biggest misconception is that this is all just passive, wishful thinking. You know, just sitting on your couch, hoping for a check to appear in the mail. But the reality couldn't be more different. This is an active mental and emotional process. It takes real, conscious discipline to manage your focus and guide your emotions toward a better feeling place, especially when life is throwing curveballs at you.
The second myth is all about the asking part. People get this idea that they need to repeat affirmations 1,000,000 times a day. But like we said, that initial moment of contrast, that moment you wanted something new, that was the ask. It was a single, powerful signal. In fact, if you keep repeating, I want a new car, I want a new car, from a place of feeling I don't have a new car, you can actually just amplify the feeling of lack and push it further away.
So look, if you only remember one single thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. The game isn't about getting better at asking. The universe heard you loud and clear the very first time. The entire game, the only work you have to do is getting better at allowing.
And that really just leaves us with this one last thought to chew on. The core teaching here is that feeling good is the state of allowing. That's the frequency of receiving. So if your primary focus, your only real job, was to just feel good, what might you finally let into your life? What amazing things are already lined up waiting for you just on the other side of a slightly better feeling thought?
Don't miss this. Click the link in the description now to get your copy of The Truth About Life You Were Never Taught. It might just be the missing piece you've been waiting for. If this resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more insights like this. See you in the next episode, and thank you for watching.